Welcome back, United fans, and today we're going to talk about the City game coming up. And am I feeling confident about the City game? No, but I have a weird feeling about it. Now, let me explain. So, a lot has gone on, obviously, in the last week or so. Well, not a lot, but one big important factor being that Lamens is in and Onana has gone. So now, the number one spot, which was clearly Onana's to start with, has truly been taken. But the question is, will he stick with Bindir? Will he stick with them or go to Lamens as well? Now, obviously, that's a huge conversation for everyone to have. And as you can see by it below, I'm going with Lamens. And I just feel like we can't see any worse. So worst case scenario, you come in and do what everyone else is doing and hopefully progressively get better with the thought in mind of we're aware you're adapting. Now, the same kind of flip side to that is if he comes in and he struggles, then United fans are going to write him off and all that's going to happen. So we need to be careful, but let's just go with what we got. Okay, so that's what we think. I'm actually going to show you my lineup. I'll get it to come up here. So as we're seeing here, I said I've gone Lamens in goal. I'm going with De Ligt, Maguire, Yoro. That's what I think he's going to go with because of the physical presence of Haaland. Obviously, Haaland's been warming up for us as well, scoring 5 yesterday against Moldova. Just what we wanted to see. But yeah, so I've gone with De Ligt, Maguire, and Yoro. I just can't see him replacing Yoro. Potentially, Yoro might come out for Mazraoui, but I just think De Ligt's had a great start to the season, and Maguire's just forever reliable. So I can kind of see them being there. You've got your pace in there. You've got De Ligt who's going to work hard out wide and kind of get stuck into there, and also back Maguire up when it comes to Haaland, and then Maguire, the kind of seasoned vet in the middle there to keep everything very calm. And they said Lamens anyway. I can see him going Dallo at right wing back. And playing more of a right wing back role because obviously the threat that City are going to have. But City are there for the taking, but we'll get to that in a moment. And this was more of a hopeful one. I think going Shaw left wing back makes a lot of sense to me because I think all of a sudden you go Shaw on the left because I don't think you can drop him. So it was quite a strange one for me to take him out of the back three. But I don't know if it will justify dropping him considering the fact he's clearly slightly... He tried something different, obviously, with Dallo out left instead of Dorgu the other day. So, and Diallo obviously had a great game there last season, but I don't know if he demands to be in the squad with how he's playing either. So I've gone with what I think he could try, and I've gone hopeful in midfield with him going Casemiro and Mainu. I wouldn't care between Casemiro and Agate, but that's it. Obviously, with Cunha out injured as it seems, I've gone Mbumo and I've gone Bruno in the 10. And then I've gone Sesko to get his first start and go up top. Now, there's a few factors to this that we have to take into consideration. Is he going to start Mainu? I don't know. I don't really know where else he goes. The only other thing I thought is he doesn't start Mainu and plays Diallo in the 10. But then I think Mbumo and Diallo both operate the same areas. That right hand side would either be more comfortable going to the left, maybe in Mbumo, but I think you're taking out that factor of being able to cut in and go on that left foot like they both clearly want to. So I've just really struggled with this lineup. The only other thing as well actually is bringing in Xerxes and letting Xerxes play in one of the 10s, which now I've said it out loud, I didn't fully consider. I think might actually happen. So I'm going to go with that. There are a few little ones out there that I'll add in. But I am going to show you the team I think he really is going to go with. This is the team I kind of expect him and also hopeful adaptations that I want in there. But this is who I think he's really going to go with. The changes just these two here, which is clearly Agate coming in for Mainu and also Dorgu out wide and dropping Luke Shaw altogether. I don't know. I think, as I said before, City are there for the taking. I think City are unsure of themselves at the moment. I think City are on the way to being a good team again. But as we've seen, they can be beat. Brighton beat them, which is not saying nothing because Brighton beat us all the time. Spurs beat them. They're going to look to bounce back. I think they're struggling for a little bit of identity. Donnarumma's coming in, which is absolutely massive for them in terms of shot stopping and stabilising there. But then it kind of takes away a lot of their playing out from the back because he's not particularly great with the ball at his feet. So I think this is a game we should get up for. It's going to be a big game, obviously, with being a Manchester derby. Always going to get up for them anyway. Amorim's got a good record against Pep so far. So let's hope that continues that way. And I'd love to hear your thoughts as well. If I give my actual score prediction, initially, my head said it was going to be a 2-0 to City because I just feel like they're going to find something against us. But my heart is actually screaming a 2-1 to United or even a 1-1. I don't think it's going to be a peppering. I really don't. It could be my famous last words. But I think that either team, it could be a case of whoever scores first wins this game. It really could be. I could see United kind of opening them up a little bit and beating them 2-0, which is wild to think us going to the Etihad and with where we've started. But there's a lot of positives to how we have started in terms of our attacking thing. I think we just need to actually start putting the ball in the net. I would love to see Sesko get his first goal here because I think that would be massive for his confidence. Getting your first goal against a Leeds, not to take a shot against Enquiries, or a Burnley even as well, isn't the same as going away to City and getting your first goal there. That could be an absolutely massive game. The Liverpools, Arsenals, Cities, if you go get your goals against them, that could be serious. So I would love to see that happen. But again, comment your thoughts below. Let's just pray. Let's pray, because a win here could flip our season on the head. All of a sudden, the initial loss to Arsenal and the draw to Fulham, I won't care about the Grimsby if we win this game, because that would then be a pretty decent start heading into Chelsea the week after. But videos will come out about that. Comment some topics we like to talk about. I'm going to do some lives. I'm going to do some streams as well where I stream during games. So subscribe, like, do all the comments. I'll see you in the next one.